The Dark Knight's big day is fastly approaching, and that means friends and enemies alike are all coming out of the woodwork. No worse than the Joker. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into Batman number 48 and find out, shall we? Okay then, so as the comic opens, we find ourselves in church. Hey, and it's not even Sunday yet, at the time of this recording at least. The Joker is in the process of gunning down a bunch of innocent people, all while humming the Adam West Batman theme. You know, no Batman. Because he's crazy, you see, and if I've learned anything about crazy as it's represented in comics, it gives you the power to break the fourth wall. Or, you know, make reference to things that you should have no way of knowing about. Works for Deadpool, am I right? This wholesale murder eventually catches the eye of Batman, who rushes on in to stop the Joker, a Joker who looks very different than the Clayman version of the Joker we saw in DC Nation number 0, but who we're reminded is very much the same Joker, or maybe he's one of those 3 Jokers that are running around. I don't know, Jeff Johns hasn't told that story yet. Joker talks about Batman getting married and how he had to get his attention and how killing a bunch of people in a church seemed to be the best way to do that. Now, how exactly does the Joker know Batman is getting married? It not explained to us here. In fact, if I had to bet, I would say that we're not even going to learn that here in the main Batman book. That seems to be something Tim Seeley is building up to explaining in the Wedding Prelude tie-ins. Which you should totally go read, by the way. The first 2 are out already, and they're all really fun. If it seems like I'm not really explaining what's going on right here, right now in this story, that's because, well, there's very little to tell. The Joker talks about being hurt, about not being asked to be Batman's best man, and he talks about it, and he talks about it, and talks about it some more for about 20-odd pages. Well, actually, to be exact, he talks about it, then he goes on completely weird tangents about his mother, about religion, and then pretty much ends up saying nothing at all. But you know who really says nothing at all? Batman. He just kind of lets the Joker drone on all stone-faced without having any retort at all. I mean, I can understand wanting to not play into the Joker's psychosis and anything, not giving him an inch, but come on, you gotta say something, at least give us an internal monologue. Things come to a head, I suppose, when the Joker takes himself hostage. He wants Batman to kneel down next to him and pray, only this is a trap, which Batman more than willingly stumbles into because this is Tom King's Batman, who never met a trap that he didn't absolutely love falling into. But hey, where's Catwoman where all of this is going on? Where's Batman's wife-to-be? Well, she was told to wait outside, that the Joker was too crazy and too dangerous and too unpredictable and that he had to handle this on his own. Wow, so much for sharing everything as a couple. Also, why would you not want Catwoman on your side in this situation? Have you not been reading her in this book? She defeats Flashes with single punches. She beats Talia al Ghul in sword fights even though she has no actual training. She's basically the best at everything, and you made her wait outside? Wow, Batman. And yeah, it's right around there that the comic ends. So that was Batman number 48, everybody, and overall I thought it was everything I've come to expect from Tom King's Batman, and if that excites you, more power to you, and if not, well, I don't think this issue is going to change your mind. Like the bulk of Tom King's Batman work, I'm stuck here scratching my head and asking, what are you trying to say? What was the point of any of this? I think it goes without saying, as a creator, Tom King has some very strong ideas about Batman and Catwoman. Personally, my working theory is he has subtly been taking the piss out of Batman for his entire run and wondering how far he can get away with it. Is this take on the Joker too some kind of message he's trying to get across here, that the Joker is actually just a bunch of empty platitudes and a bunch of speeches with no real motivation to back any of it up? And that whenever the Joker's around, Batman might as well just be quiet and not say anything because he's just here to inhabit the scene anyway? I don't know for certain, but it's certainly what I gleaned from it. Overall, I would give it a 5 out of 10. It's ultimately pretty harmless. It's just, you know, there was very little for me to latch on here, I felt. Hey there, everyone. It's Cape Joel again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been working on from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're in the market for a comic book trade and don't want to pay a lot of money, please use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you save a bundle, not have to pay for shipping, but everything you buy via my link goes to support me in the channel, which is always nice. So until next time, everyone, thanks again for watching, and I will be back again with more comic content that smacks of greatness.